Yo, Kingdom, community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe.
Ooh, we in the building, Family, man. That's what it's about today. It's about family because I'm blessed to have my family with me today. I know you mad, okay? Don't be listening, don't stop hating, okay? But today is special because we got family in the building. My guy, DuJuan Council. What's going on?
What's up, man?
What's happening?
What's up, man? You trying to blow me up on here? Don't do that.
This
Don't
is my
puff
dude
me.
right here, man. We've been at it for a long time, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's a guy. He's truly a pillar of the community. All right. Now, you saw where we highlighted the first responders, man, last week. This week, we want to highlight those brave, man, policemen, man, you know what I mean, that's really helping our city, you know what I mean, not just the city, but the whole nation, okay? But before we go any further, let's pay two bills, all right? Number one, if you woke up this morning, give God all the praise. Give him all the praise because he is worthy, okay? He is worthy to be praised. Look at the news, man. You see people dying every single day, okay? So if you was able to wake up and just, smell the air, you should be thankful, all right? And number two, you hear the music in the background, therefore you know where we at. Now, we don't have no smoothies right now, you know what I'm saying? But we're at the Groove. Yes, sir. Groove with you. We at the Groove, man. Smoothie and Juice Bar, located on 7510, man, Garnet Ferry Road, man, Columbia, South Carolina. Come by and let's support black businesses. I promise you, these are the best smoothies in the business. I said it, no competition, second to none. All right, and that's real talk. All right, now get on your feet, okay, and give this man, this king right here, man, a huge round of applause, man.
Wow.
My God, man. My God, thank you. Dog, man, listen, man, thank you so much, man, for coming on the show.
Proud to be here, man.
Dog, your voice is so needed right now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see all the craziness that we're going through right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we'll get to that. First off, let's talk about you just, from the beginning, man. You're from Camden, South Carolina.
That's right. The horse town.
The horse town.
That's right.
Camden Bulldogs.
And you know it.
Oh.
And you know it, man.
And you know it.
That's right.
He said it with a serious look in his eyes,
part
too.
of them 2001 champs. You know it.
Shot strong. Shot strong.
Yeah, man. We're still strong down there.
Still strong down there.
That's right. Come
they
get
play
it.
some good football down there.
Yeah, we do.
Play some good football down there, man. The basketball team has been pretty good too lately.
Well,
A little something.
thanks to them council boys.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks to them council boys.
Give them big ups, man. Big ups.
Wasn't me though. I'm gonna tell you that much. I couldn't play no basketball.
At least you
Yeah, that's
but
it,
you was
though.
there to support.
Absolutely.
That's all
Absolutely.
that matters, man. So you left there and went where?
When I left Camden, man, I attended Claflin University for a little
HBCU?
bit. Yeah, I went there for a little bit and left. Got into workforce and attended South University while working, man, and started Department of Corrections, where I worked with youth offenders, man. That's where I found my love for rehabilitative services, man. Found my love for seeing people get a second chance, man.
There you go.
That's where I found my love because I was given many chances.
Many chances.
Yes, sir.
Still getting chances to this day.
That's it. The only difference between me and them is, I didn't get caught. So
right, I got you.
So now I'm trying to stay on the straight and narrow.
Got you.
And do what God has for me to do, man.
Come on, man.
Yes, sir. But
that's
I
all
left
right.
there, man, and worked in Department of Corrections for a few years, and then I got an opportunity at Richland County Sheriff's Office. I worked in many divisions. Whether it was SRO, working with youth in the schools, worked the gang unit, I worked the road. My pride and joy was working in the gang unit where we, in the gang unit, developed a at-risk program for kids, man. And it was awesome to be a part of that.
Oh, that's solid, man.
We were featured on Beyond Scared Straight for
word.
a few times. Yeah, man.
Listen, man,
I don't talk about it, but yeah, we did that. It was
that
fun.
stuff really worked, man. The Scared Straight stuff.
There was a time There was a time where the shock factor worked.
Okay.
But you have to grow with the times, man. So we realized that just locking them up, hollering, screaming wasn't gonna do it.
They're gonna do it, right?
We need to get the parents involved, and that's where my man Wendell Harris, man, my mentor, man, a great friend, developed Next Steps.
Okay.
And that was that's the parent component for the Scared Straight program, or what is now called JUMP program, Juveniles Under Motivated Pressure.
Okay.
And man, that would really set it to another level, man. When you got the whole family and you're dealing with the whole family and their issues, and getting them to come up with a solution.
Wow.
Getting them to come up with a solution for their house.
Right.
Because what works in your house
right.
don't work in my house necessarily. There's no one size fit all. So we need to one, establish who's in control of the house.
Okay.
When you're talking about working with at-risk youth, who's in control, all right? Who set the rules, who set the boundaries, and get them one to meet expectations, man.
Okay.
I don't like to say rules. Let me take that back. Because when you got rules and laws, people break them. You set expectations for them. When you set an expectation for them, man, you can motivate them, you can encourage them to meet it, and when they don't meet it, you meet them where they are to get them to that standard.
Man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You preaching out here in the streets, man.
That's what I like, man. That was part of my journey. Left there, I experienced Orangeburg County, where I was a major crimes investigator down there. And work in the community.
Now you just got a promotion though.
Yeah.
Now what is that? Tell us what is that, my guy?
Yeah, man. God's been good to me, man.
God's been good to me.
I'm down in King Street Police Department, Williamsburg County, as the second in command, Lieutenant Assistant Chief for the police department, man.
Okay.
And, I'm enjoying every bit of it, man.
That's all right. Here's that round of applause.
Thank you, man. So it's good. Get to display leadership, man, and just be a part of the change that we need in this law enforcement field.
Right. So, do you see a change going from where you was pretty much the soldier to now, you're the leader? You know what I mean? Like you know, sometimes, being at the top can be somewhat lonely at times.
Oh yeah, it's definitely lonely, and a lot of times, man, you're the bad guy.
You're the bad guy.
You're gonna have to be the bad guy amongst your troops, man.
Right.
But I try my best to not dictate.
Right.
I try my best to be a part of what's going on with the day-to-day operations, man. So, yeah, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Yeah, man. I eat lunch by myself now.
Well, I touched the spot right there. I just touched the spot.
Yeah, man. Nobody told me.
Yeah.
Nobody told me.
So let me ask you this, man. Growing up, man, when you was a 17-year-old kid, man, did you see yourself being, let's say, being a police officer at 17 years old?
Well, one, I admire my godfather, Russell Stewart.
Oh, most definitely, man. Salute to
retired major from Highway Patrol, South Carolina Highway Patrol, man.
Salute to him.
And he went through the ranks where it was tough for a black man to go through the ranks and make it to the position he made.
Right.
I admire that man, and I modeled my career after trying to be a law enforcement officer like him. But what really made me want to get in law enforcement was when I was 14. I was leaving in Camden. I was leaving what we call the Ville. Going from the Ville, had to walk through the softball field to get to Riverwind's apartments. And a black F-150 rolled up on me, and it's a white narcotics agent jumped out on me, and threw me against the truck, man, in Kershaw County. He know who he is. Yeah, and he asked me, "Man, what you got in your pocket?" I said, "Cookies." I'm a little fat boy from Canada.
Cookies.
I got cookies.
Cookies.
Him being a narcotics agent, he got extremely excited. Cookies? Cookies? Yeah, cookies. Yeah, he thought I had cookies of crack in my pocket.
Wow.
Idiot. But yeah, he thought I had cookies of crack in my pocket. Man, 14, that I knew at that moment I had to do something with my anger. It wasn't gonna be to fight him. I wanted to become his boss, and I wanted to fire him. And so now that I'm in the position I am, anybody that's in this profession that's like him, It's got to go. I mean, that's why we have those incidents that we have nationwide.
So
profiling.
Perfect segue to what's going on right now. I know that you've seen the highs, and you see the lows. You know what I mean? And you've seen the good and bad. And what's going on right now has been happening. You know what I'm saying? For years. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that there are some good cops and there are some just horrible cops. You know what I'm saying? But we also know that there are some phenomenal cops who love their communities, like yourself.
Absolutely.
And how hard is it when you're out there, man, and you're trying to help and you're trying to do your best, but you start to receive backlash for people that's doing negative when you're doing what you can to give positivity, you know what I'm saying, to help your community.
First of all,
in a positive way.
Yeah. First of all, you can't tell people how they feel.
Right.
You can't tell people how and their experiences. Man, they're experiencing some negative policing right now, and they're angry.
Right.
I was angry.
Right.
I was angry when I got through up against a truck and that man crushed up my pack of knives, man.
Right.
Yeah, thinking I got cookies. My knives, man. But this is much different. This is knees on the neck. These ain't cookies. These are knees on the neck. These are being shot in the back. These are situations that get out of hand. I'm not gonna say sometimes those incidents got out of hand. Right. It could have been prevented if they had somebody there to step up and say, "Hey, man, chill out."
Right.
Nah, that's not what we do. Somebody to have them to meet the standard.
Right.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough for me. One, when I put on the uniform as a black man, I put on the uniform because I put on the uniform of all of the law enforcement's past.
Right.
From slave patrol to the civil rights movement, Jim Crow. Right. All that stuff, I put on that path, and I put it on with the mindset of that I'm going to influence change. I can't change. I don't have the power to change anything.
Right.
People say the system is broken. Bro, the system was built this way. And so when you hadn't all the fighting you've seen, you hadn't seen change in it yet. Why? Because they built it this way. We have to have more people that look like me, more people that look like you, in position to make decisions when it comes to policy, when it comes to enforcement, when it comes to just hiring and training. We need more people that look like us in those positions, man, so that we can better be a part of the law enforcement community in our community. We need more cops that look like us. We definitely need more female leadership in law enforcement.
Big.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Big.
Yeah. We definitely need more female.
Female leadership.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, it's tough. But I'm up for the challenge.
Do you see a lot of, not at your department, but just throughout, let's say your years, which you have so many years of experience. Have you witnessed, women kind of, be discriminated against?
Absolutely, man. A lot of times, and I've been guilty of it too, we come in and we treat them like our little sisters, man, and we want to protect them. And no, we got it. And we don't allow them to be great.
Right.
But we got to realize they sign up just like we did, and we need to encourage them. We need to motivate them, and we need to, stand behind them and support them in order for it to be a fair and equal work environment.
Right.
Yes, I've seen a whole lot of it, man. It has to change.
Right.
Yeah, and it has to change. And who it changes with? It changes with those individuals. I admit it. I make a change in it, and I hope that it's contagious. That other law enforcement males make a change and not feel threatened by these smart sisters, and that are in law enforcement with us, man. I'm telling you, we got some strong sisters in law enforcement.
We got a lot of strong sisters. Period.
Oh man, and one shout out to my main girl in law enforcement. She's director of victim advocacy.
Salute.
That girl strong, man.
Salute to her.
She is the GOAT. She's my girl Shannon. McPherson Gibbs, director of victim advocate in Orangeburg County.
Okay.
A true example of leadership, a true example of what it means to be a law enforcement woman in today's society.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my question to you, man, is how did you feel like once, like right after the whole George Floyd thing went down and all the protests and stuff, what's going down? How did you feel seeing, police being attacked like that?
I was pissed on the actions with the police, man. I have had enough, one as the black man, so I had to decide, when I speak, what am I going to speak at? And before I put my uniform on every day, one thing I can't take off and put back on is my skin tone. I'm a black man. I'm gonna be a black man.
That's true.
Till the day I die.
Yeah.
And so when there was a whole bunch of protesting going on against police, and I don't think they were protesting policing all cops. I think they have had enough, like I have had enough of cops always getting away with stuff like that.
I got you. I got you.
If I can be held accountable for the things that I mess up and do in law enforcement, then how in the world can this dude put his knee on somebody's neck
For almost 9 minutes.
for almost 9 minutes and have other individuals standing around as if it's okay?
Right.
No, I don't agree with that.
Exactly.
I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna bash.
Right.
But that crap right there, that should not be tolerated, man. To the full extent of the law, he should be prosecuted.
Should be prosecuted. Most definitely, man.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that's on camera. That was clear and cut.
Right.
And there's a lot of other stuff that we have to figure out. It was wrong. It's wrong anytime somebody dies. But it hurts me a little bit more every time a black man is killed, severely injured by the hands of law enforcement officers. You think about Dylan Roof, who went and got Burger King after he murdered
Whopper.
Yeah, he got a Whopper after he murdered nine beautiful people in Charleston.
Beautiful, phenomenal people.
And so in a black man,
Right.
you don't get a Whopper. Yeah, he get whopped upside his head. Yeah, and so there's clearly a difference, man, and a change that has to be made. And I'm glad that I'm a part of influencing that change.
Right, that's awesome. Man. That's awesome, man. So now that you're in leadership, man, how can we address just the youth? Wow. You've been working with the youth for a long time, man. A long time. And you've seen so much, man. Yeah. You worked inside the city and you worked within the rural communities. How can we address just finding ways, man, for our youth to stop killing each other?
Well, one, you better listen to them.
Right.
You better listen to these cats. They different when me and you were teenagers.
Oh, they very different.
Yeah. We still had fear of authority.
Right.
These cats here, these young cats here, man, smart.
Right.
Got the world at their fingertips, man, and you better listen to them. First thing we need to do is listen to them. We need to listen to them and hear about how they're feeling.
Right.
Then two, we need to stop holding the past over and embrace the future, embrace their future, and encourage them to live their dream.
Right.
The pathway is already been paved, man.
Right.
King died. Okay, John Lewis paved the way. Man, all these they paved the way, man. You paving the way for just walk on the pavement. Move out the way and allow these cats to walk on the pavement, man, and then and embrace them to be leaders.
Wow.
How to stop killing each other? One, we're gonna have to get in the community and have things for them to do. Everybody's saying, hey, there's nothing for them to do. But we want to have to be creative. We have to create and let them lead. What do you want to do? What is that you want to do?
Right.
Well, one, everybody ain't gonna make it to the NFL.
No.
Okay. Everybody's not gonna make it to the NBA.
No.
And everybody can't be a rapper.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what do you want to do, man? Yeah. Won't you get into producing? Yeah. Well, won't you get into business and figure out how to own the NFL team? There's no black owners.
Right.
I encourage you. Won't you? Let's pool money together, man. We see this young man who has great leadership potential, man. Won't we invest in him? Right. We know he don't have the environment at home, right. So let's create it for him. Right. Yeah. So that's all I can give you. That's all I know right there.
That's good information, bro.
Absolutely.
That's great information, man. How has this pandemic, man, challenged, how has this pandemic been a challenge to policing?
Well, I don't think it's been a challenge just to policing, man. I'm married to a beautiful educator. My wife, man, and they have the biggest challenge. Law enforcement had challenge. The only thing we changed is putting on some gloves and not having so much contact with people, going in houses and things. We put on some gloves and masks. That's the biggest change law enforcement has made.
But what about like when when you see these people, man, they out here and they having they having these parties and gatherings and cookouts and stuff like that, man. And then you have these Karens out there who are running up on people, calling the cops on people for just the doggone dumbest thing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you police that stuff when people are just being non-compliant?
Well, first of all, policing, you got to use a whole lot of common sense in this thing.
That's true.
Well, the person who's hosting the cookout, that's the person you hold responsible. Why you gonna go out there and talk to 50 people right. and try to talk to all 50 people? You talk to the one who, hey, Tuck, you know you ain't supposed to be holding this cookout.
That's true.
Now, if there's an ordinance where you can write them a ticket, man, I'm gonna stroke you a ticket for that right there. You deserve that because you know ain't supposed to be 50 people at a cookout. Man, why you can't just have your cousins, 2 or 3 of your cousins, and you slap something on the grill, man, and virtually talk to everybody. Stop. Some people just
they want to do what they want to do.
They care less.
Right.
They care less. Those Karens out there, man. First of all, when you policing, you got to have some common sense. Yeah. Man. You know when she calls you, it don't make no sense. Right. Hey, they cooking out on the grill. Why? Would you mad because they didn't invite you to the cookout?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. No, I first of all, people like that, I encourage those ones. One, if you're doing right, folks calling law on you, man, stand in your correctness. Stand in what you're doing, because if there's no law against it, right? Why can't you do it?
Right. Good.
Why can't you do it?
Exactly.
Man, stop worrying about these Karens, man. One, keep exposing them for one. Keep exposing them. I'm telling, they calling me to come on the scene because you bird watching. Yeah. I'm gonna find something to charge her for. Misuse of 911 or something.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely. There's something that you got to
get back petty with them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gonna have to just not follow it up, man.
So let me ask you something, man, that I have been wanting to ask cops for a long time. I mean, you're like my brother. Okay. You know what I mean? Now, now I've admired you for a long time. But so it's a 2-part question. Mm-hmm. One, how did you feel about First 48? Not First 48, but Live PD.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it. I'm sure it was good for some. It was entertaining. But a lot of those individuals that were being stopped looked like me and you. Exactly. So tell me, how do you feel about that entertaining you? How did that entertain you?
I just didn't like it. There were times where I thought it was kind of comical. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up in the whole cops era. Mm-hmm. But I mean, as you grew conscious, and you really started to really look beyond the smoke, you know, you start saying, hey man, it's making us look bad out here in Richmond County, man.
See, we grew up in the old cops era, right? We also grew up in the just say no, right?
Yeah.
What happened in the just say no?
Reagan passed that doggone
mass incarceration.
incarceration.
The beginning of the mass incarceration, right?
Yeah.
Just say no sound good, right?
Yeah.
But on the other end, they invent
put
this
them
cops.
There you go. There you
Okay,
go.
but the whole time, then you had Clinton come up with the 3 strikes, who really messed us up.
Oh, that killed us.
Then you come along, you still got mass incarceration going on, man. It turned into attention on terrorists for a little bit.
Right.
Then it came the Obama period, man, where we talked about community policing, rehabilitation, man, giving people second chances. We didn't see any live PDs and cops on TV then.
Nah.
You know, it didn't come back again, and we come to 45 era, and here he is, where we gotta take him to jail. Take him to jail. Man, that doesn't make sense. That's not the way to police, man. That's not.
Or send them back to their countries.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, what Live PD did was give you an inside look of reality for some. You know, I'm pretty sure some folks went on there and put on a show.
No.
Yeah, they put on a show, but for some.
Yeah.
They police, you know, the ones I've seen, the ones I know. Personally, I know, went on there and police, and they police for real that way every day, on and off camera. But man, I just don't agree with. I don't agree with, you know, you publicizing and basically putting it in your face. Yeah, we're gonna take more people to jail that look like me and you.
So let me ask you this question right here, man. This is the second part to that last question. How do you feel about the word snitching?
Oh man, for me in my profession, that's community service. I just consider that community service. I appreciate that.
That's community service.
That's community service. You are serving your community when you so-called snitch. It's not
You
tattling.
need more snitchers out here.
Oh, absolutely, man. Think about it, man. In some cases, some snitches get paid pretty good.
Cause you pay good money out here.
They call Crime Stoppers, man. You know, tips. You know, I'm not making light of it, but you know,
Those tips help.
Those tips help. Those tips, you know, snitching, man. If you got something going on that's affecting your community, man, folks don't like to tell till they hit their doorstep.
Right, there you go.
Yeah. You don't want to talk about it until they shoot your brother or your cousin who you close to.
Now you the first in line.
Now, hey, me. I won't tell. Yeah, come here. Let me tell you. Yeah, but when it happened to somebody you don't like in your neighborhood across town, you know, you ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
And so, you know, I appreciate people who provide that level of community service for law enforcement. You know, that's unlike a Karen. That's not a Karen. Yeah, that's not a Karen. What Karen doing is snitching.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think snitching is unnecessary communication.
Come on.
Yeah, but giving information and providing tips to law enforcement that will, 1, deter crime, 2, solve crime, or you know, just put us in the right area where we need to be, man, for prevention and intervention. Man, I consider that community service.
Right. Hey, you heard it here first, man. You heard it here first.
That's right.
I'm trying to tell you, man. That's right. Hey, man, if you know something, hey, you know what I'm saying? Give to your community.
Yeah, give back to your community. That's a service you can provide your community.
Okay, hey, listen, man. We are so pleased, man. We are so thankful to have had this phenomenal leader.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Community servant, man. You know what I mean? This strong black brother here, because I'm telling you this, man. When you say community, his face should be right there in the dictionary. You know what I'm saying? Because he has been helping his community for so long, man, and now he's reaping the benefits of it. Okay? Cream always rise to the top. You know what I mean? And we got to put brothers in place that care about the community. Not the good old boy system. Nah, who really wants to see this community grow.
Absolutely.
That's who should be in charge. You know what I mean? And that's why this brother has received so many awards, but so much love from people because of what he's put in, the love he's put in, you know what I mean? And the time he's put in.
Oh yeah.
That's important. Now, y'all know we can't let him go without asking him the magic question.
Uh-oh.
All right? The most important question in the world right now, man. And y'all already know what it is, but does he know? Nope. So let's ask him. All right, so you eat chicken wings? Yeah, you eat chicken wings? Yeah, you eat chicken wings. Okay.
I don't know if this is a racist question
Nah.
or what, man. But yeah, I
It's
eat
not a
chicken
racist
and
question
what?
at all.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a racist question at all.
Okay.
But your response to this question will determine our friendship going forward.
All right, let's get it then. What, you gonna stop being my brother? You can't.
Hey, we are done, brother.
Yeah, okay
We
then.
are done.
All right, that's fine.
Depending on your answer.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, when it comes to chicken wings, do you prefer the flats or drums?
Flats and drums, man. Man, give me the flats, man.
Damn.
Give me the flats, man. Give me the flats.
You see what I'm saying, Q?
Give me the flats.
Ah, no, man.
You know,
keep striking out with these flats,
But when
man.
it's on my
you know what I'm
plate,
saying, Jordan?
when it's on my plate, I don't care. I don't care whether it's the flat or the drum. But you know,
So
you give me
you ain't
flat.
going in the restaurant saying, give me all
Give me
flats.
all. Nah, I ain't got time for all it because you're gonna pay
okay.
extra for all flats. So you know, I'm cheap.
Which you should pay extra.
Yeah,
Because they
yeah, man.
They
But, you know,
trash.
it's all good. It's all good. Loans, I got honey mustard sauce. I'm straight.
Okay, you Gucci. You
Yeah,
Gucci.
yeah,
You
yeah,
Gucci.
I'm good,
Okay,
I'm
all right,
good.
cool. All right. Well,
Yeah,
listen, man. Listen, we're so thankful, man, to have had my brother here, man. Listen, man. How can they get it? Let's say, you know, when when school starts, and you know somebody want to get in contact with you about some advice for whatever. How can they get in contact with you?
Man, you can reach out to me. I ain't never did this before, man. Like I'm some public figure or something, man.
You are,
But
you are.
Again, I'm on Facebook, DuJuan Council on Facebook, man. Just reach out. You know, hit me on my inbox, man, with that foolishness now. But yeah.
So you're a married man.
Yeah, I am very happy at that. Don't hit me with that foolishness, man.
You got to stay away.
That's so whatever you want to call it. Marlena does check. You know, I mean, she got access.
She does check.
I'm not playing with that lady.
Oh no,
yes,
sir.
sir. Oh,
No, sir,
man, I don't care, man. You know, cause it's my phone. I pay the bill, and you need to reach out to me. You desperately need help, man. My number is public. 803-530-5192. Hit me up, man.
Dope.
Text me, call me, man. And if I don't know the answer, we'll find somebody that knows
right
the
direction.
answers, man. So, but yeah, absolutely.
Hey, man, I appreciate you once again, brother,
Yeah,
man.
absolutely,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Thank you for having
Just,
me.
man, for stopping through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, giving us love, but giving us that food for thought that we
Absolutely.
need. Because listen, we listen, y'all. No matter what they say, we need police. We need police, but we also need good police.
Yeah,
and we need more black police.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That care about our community. Who can help us more than us?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And who can help us, go forward.
Yes, sir.
No one denied, because we listen, man, we have been doing it since slavery, man. And beyond, okay? We come from kings and queens, okay? So let's lift each other up, okay? Lifting as we climb, okay? But let's also have, some kind of services where we can rehabilitate each other, because nobody's perfect.
Absolutely.
And we all fall short sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So let's lay down, lift somebody up, because somebody was there for us when we slipped and fell. All right? Listen, man, salute to y'all, man. Listen, take care of yourself, be safe, and put God first, okay? Remember to come out of groove and get your smoothie. I promise you, you will love you. Because if you don't, a man coming to your house, he put you in cuffs.
Nah, they got no not once. I ain't coming. And it's COVID. I'm not coming over no smoothie. No. Come on, man. Let's go get some flats, man.
Yes, sir. No, sir. No flats. You see, you trying to get the damn cops.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, I see y'all, man. Take care, man.
Yo, King Dumb, Community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe. You say you won't shine, come get your shine on. You say you want vibes, come get your vibe on. Community vibes, community ties. Terrance Tucker is the brother who's connecting the tribe. Hey, you say you won't shine, we'll get your shine on. You say you want vibes, we'll get your vibe on.